Welcome everyone to this month's new moon reading. This new moon is on the 25th of October. The new moon is a time to dream. It's a time to look at what you want. Ideas and inspirations will come more easily now. Get clear on which ones you would like to manifest. It's a time for thinking and planning. Make a list of your dreams, your goals, your intentions. This is the time to ask yourself questions and to set those intentions. Now, please watch for your rising sign first, as I will be covering the houses that this new moon falls in for each individual sign. And then watch for your sun and moon sign. Remember, these are general readings, so the messages won't resonate with everyone, but I'm sure there'll still be some guidance that you'll be able to tap into with these readings. So please, everyone, just apply the messages as they fit and as you see fit into your life. Let's get started. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. This is your new moon. So this is the new moon in Scorpio in October, and its traits are passion and intensity, which I'm sure you'll understand, ruled by Pluto. It is all about transformation, obsession and power. Now, so this full moon is actually going to be potent, or whenever we've got a full or a new moon in our sign, it tends to be more powerful. So we'll have a look at what the cards bring forth as well. Now, if you're a rising sign, Scorpio, this new moon is going to play out in your first house. Now, the first house is ruled by Mars, so I'm getting fiery. And it influences your appearance, your self-identity, and your outward personality, how others see you basically in the world. Now, I like this discernment, and adjustments are required. So there's some tweaking that you're going to need to do, Scorpio. Let's get a few more messages. And the discernment card, you know, always drawn to all the clouds that she has around her eyes. And I just find that the card generally depicts that we don't always see, I'm going to grab that one, what is directly in front of us. Like sometimes, you know, we just can't see clearly. So rather than going with what our eyes or our ears tell us, we have to go more with our intuition, with just our feelings. So let's see what Magician, beautiful. Okay, Scorpio, let's have a look. So discernment. I really feel it's a time to connect with your heart, with your soul, your feelings, your intuition, that kind of thing. I like that this card is a 10, so 10 in tarot is the conclusion, the ending, the completion of a cycle. And the 10 in numerology is a 1, which is all about the new beginnings. And I feel for you in this card, especially with the Magician that's come out. I feel that you're in that in-between stage. I feel that the ending has happened. The beginning is not quite here yet. And when that in-between stage is really, really important, because it's in that in-between stage that we have time to heal. We have time to assess what no longer serves us, what has fallen away, what has ended. And it gives us time to accept, to heal, and to grow from the situation. It's the place that we kind of put everything together and extract the wisdom from that previous journey. And I feel very much that's what you're doing in this energy. And it's not the assessment, like there is a card that is assessing. It's not that card, but the discernment, I really find that it's you grabbing all the information that you've received from your last journey and really taking from it what you're going to take into your next journey, because there's a new beginning coming. Now you've got, with the Moonology, you've got adjustments are required with the third quarter moon, and you've got the full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution. Now I feel this personal issue, I feel it's part of this internal work. I mean, there can always be people that trigger us and things like that, but I feel the whole focus on your reading, and it's the first house, it's about you. Even if you're not a rising sign Scorpio, this is your new moon. So it's focused on you. And I feel the adjustments that are required is the whole rethinking, reviewing. Mercury is out of retrograde, it's direct again, but I feel because of the end of the journey you've been on, you've probably had a lot of endings, or a lot of things definitely changing. It's almost like you now need to catch up with everything that has happened in your outside world. And you need to relook at your values, your beliefs, your dreams and goals. Have a look at what transpired in your previous journey, what ended. There's deep things inside of you that need healing, that need to be understood. I like how this is the full moon, and in Cancer it's a very nurturing sign, very loving sign. And the full moon shows me that this personal issue that reaches resolution is the clarity's coming for you to understand, for you to see. What tweaks need to be made? What beliefs and ideas, ideals, plans, goals, what need to be let go? What need to be tweaked, like just redesigned? And what things will you definitely take with you? What knowledge have you learnt? Wisdom have you learnt? Because with the Emperor here, there's a real sense of you stepping into your power. There's a real sense of understanding your worth, knowing your strengths, but also your weaknesses. And how can you take that and then use it for the next journey? I'm also getting with the Emperor, there's a sense of stepping up, Scorpio. You're stepping up. So what I mean by that is you're if I may say, you're accepting your accountability. You're accepting the part that you played in all the different scenarios of your previous journey. Acknowledge what you did really well. Acknowledge what you maybe could have done better. And don't use that against yourself. Use that as a learning tool, basically. There's a sense of wisdom being gained here. Spirit keeps giving me the word wisdom. And this past journey may not have been an easy one for you, Scorpio, because I feel it was a journey of lessons. Sometimes we get those. We almost feel like they don't really move us forward in life. Or maybe at the very beginning of our journey, we kind of did this leap that took us somewhere completely different, or it gave us a new start in something. And then afterwards, it just seemed to be lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson. This journey has been one of learning. And now, in this, adjustments are required. Now you need to take that learning and bring it into the 3D world, into the physical world, and see, okay, does this job still suit me? Does this relationship still suit me? Does this belief, this thought, this ambition, this drive, this goal, this dream, whatever else it might be for you, Scorpio, does it still ring true for me? Is that still the direction I want to go in? Is that still what I want to manifest? You'll be adjusting physical things in your life, and you'll be adjusting your opinions and your beliefs and your goals and your dreams. You've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. Again, the Magician is the one. I feel like you're in this process, you're creating a brand new start, but not just a brand new start, just a new path journey. This is something that you're manifesting. So this past journey feels like it was very much lesson after lesson, and it was one to gain wisdom, understanding of who you are, And I feel it's to get you into this place where your next journey, you'll be manifesting things in your life. So your outside world, it will have already changed a little bit in your previous journey, I believe. That's what lessons are, endings and things like that really teach us. But this is manifesting, this is things coming into your life. And look at the way the Knight of Pentacles is patient. And he's heading towards, but slowly. There's planning in this. There's really looking into things. He's quite methodical, the Knight of Pentacles. He's quite thorough. And he knows that where he is right now, he needs to access more information in order to move forward, to get to this Magician card. And when you, because this is quite beautiful, the Tarot, the way it flows into each other, is your previous journey has taught you a lot about yourself. But you need to take that time to look at that and see how it is. And because we need to assimilate all that. We need to take it in. And, you know, when we change so profoundly, sometimes it's like, we'll go to do something and then it's like, oh, hang on a minute. No, that's what I used to do. I'm going to do that out of habit, but it's not who I am anymore. You know, our thoughts will pop up and then we'll be like, I don't know why I'm thinking that, because I don't believe that anymore. And that's in your reading, Scorpio, that's how I see this Knight of Pentacles. He's very much taking his time in the real world to see, what does that still suit? Does that still suit me? Do I still believe that? Because when we really understand ourselves and our thoughts and how we feel about things, that's when we manifest in real alignment with who we are. If you don't stop and take into account everything that you've learnt from your previous journey, you're going to be manifesting from the person somewhere along the previous journey. And so you could end up with a lot of the same that you already just got. So this in-between stage is really important, and it's often something we want to skip. We just want to get to the new bit, especially that more often than not, we can feel it coming. We can feel that the cycle's ended. In this kind of space, we can feel that our energy levels are starting to increase. We might start dreaming more, but dreams that seem to have some kind of focus to them. We might start getting downloads, like thoughts and ideas that we didn't have before. And we have to make sure that we run with those ideas from our new way of understanding the world, with the wisdom that we've gained from the previous journey. And that's really important, Scorpio, is to move forward with the wisdom from the previous journey, because you'll be manifesting regardless. But it's like Spirit saying, manifest from the end of your previous journey with the wisdom that you've gained from it, not from somewhere along the journey where you're likely to repeat the pattern. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful way to end a reading, Scorpio. It really, it holds great promise. And it puts you in your power, which is beautiful. It's always wonderful to be in our power, because it makes us feel confident. we understand our strengths and weaknesses and we can work with them. They don't work against us anymore. It's beautiful energy, but there's the time to adjust, to really look at how you have changed is of huge importance. I'm going to leave you with those messages, Scorpio. Have a wonderful new moon. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.